What the hell are you doing in my office? Jenna, how the hell did he get in here? Jesus, can't keep people out of my office now? What do you want? What? Assigned to work together. Absolutely not. I don't have time for this, and I certainly don't want to be stuck working with you. Now leave. What is this? Erica Wilkins? Yes, I know her. I have handled her before, but whatever you're doing here is not of my concern. Assigned by the manager. Our managing partner? And what does this have to do with you? We were the best choice. No, I am not working with your firm, and especially you. I am the best choice. I handled Erica years ago. I can handle it on my own. And I don't recall anyone consulting me on this. Jenna, where the hell is she? Made up their minds? Don't I have my own choice in this firm? Jesus Christ. Look, like hell I'm going to just roll over and accept this. And might remind you, the ACM versus Stark Industries, I still haven't moved on from that. And I'm not letting an arrogant lawyer like you work for or even with me. Okay, how about this? I have been handling this client for years. I know the ins and outs of our case better than anyone else. I don't need some upstart from another firm coming in and mucking things up. Partnership. Beneficial? I highly doubt that. Stay there. Yes, this is Anna. Yes, he's here. What? You're just telling me this now? Yes, that would I have reacted, and it's still my reaction until now. Seriously. Oh, you guys wanted it to be a surprise. Great. Well, with all due respect, sir, I don't believe working with this man right here is in the best interest of our client. Like... I understand. Yes, I'll do my best to make it work. Jesus Christ. Well, it would seem we don't have a choice in the matter. Or I don't have a choice. The managing partner has insisted that we proceed with this joint case assignment. So, fine. Let's just get this over with. Okay. I'm sure you've already formed your own conclusions with this one. You wouldn't be bringing this here with me if you didn't read it, right? But I'll humor you. Alright. Our client, Erica Wilkins, is the CEO of a major pharmaceutical company. And I'm pretty sure you're already aware of that. She had this problem before, and I handled it and made the case dismiss. Insider trading, securities fraud. It's the same thing as before. She received confidential information about a promising new drug in her company's pipeline and used that knowledge to make some lucrative stock trades before the information was publicly released. Unlike before, the prosecution claims she made over $2 million in profit from these trades. Well, all while withholding critical information from shareholders. But now it's $20 million. What the hell is she doing? Of course, our client maintains her innocence. She insists the trades were part of her normal investment portfolio and that she had no prior knowledge of the drug's impending approval. Yes, Mr. Sebastian, I've read this case 3 days ago exactly and talked to Erica about it. It was handed out to me, but I declined. I had no time for her troubles anymore. But on what I see it now, we don't seem to have a choice. Or I don't. Yeah, well, for the timeline and location according to the financial records, the suspect trades occurred over a 2-week period leading up to the FDA's announcement of the drug approval. Our client claims she was simply following her normal investment strategy, diversifying her portfolio as she does on a regular basis. Their evidence? The prosecution is relying heavily on phone records and email correspondence, claiming they can prove Erica was in close contact with several key members of the R&D team in the days leading up to the stock trades. Well, they also have testimony for a disgruntled former employee who claims to have overheard Erica discussing the drug's progress in private meetings. Of course, our client denies all of this, insisting that the communications were part of her normal executive duties. We do, okay? But don't be smiling now. This is a huge case on our hands. I declined the case because it was too big for me to handle alone. So, there's a reason this is a joint case. What I wasn't expecting is you accepting the case and your managing partner suggests to work with me. The person you just won a case from a week ago. And I'm guessing you've already made Miss Erica your acquaintance. But I know her and her business better. I'll get a hold of Erica and have her come in to discuss. In the meantime, I want you to read through these documents thoroughly. Yes, I'm assigning the work. You wanted to make this work, then deal with it. See if you can find any angles we can use to establish her innocence. Once you've got some intel, come back here and we'll compare notes. Now, I've got some work to do. Don't waste any of my time. And Jenna, make sure to call me first before letting some random person in my office. Thank you. I'm guessing with that smile on your face, you found something. What is it? Remarkably clean, that's possible, but it's suspicious. Very well. I got hold of Erica and we're meeting her later this evening. This? I'll look into this later. Yes, Mr. Sebastian, that's it. Okay, forgive me if I'm not exactly thrilled about working with you, but I suppose I'll have to get over it, won't I? We're not done here? I get to say if we're done or not. And what else could you possibly have to say? Petty squabbles. Fine. We're both adults here. I guess I can put our differences aside for a moment and talk. But forgive me, I am not entirely impressed with you. I have been doing this a lot longer than you have. I think I know a thing or two about uncovering the truth. I've handled something like this before and I'm pretty sure I can outdo those past cases. For starters, the financial records may be clean, but that doesn't necessarily mean our client is innocent. There could be hidden accounts, offshore investments, any number of ways to conceal illicit funds. Have you checked into that? Exactly. As for me, I've got a few leads I've been pursuing. Okay? Let's just say I have a hunch and you do as well. Do your work and I do mine. Okay? Okay. Now, if you excuse me, I have a meeting to attend to. We'll meet later to discuss this with Erica. Surprise me if you can, won't you? Yes, Miss Erica, we'll handle it. We got it covered, ma'am. Was nice talking to you. Wipe that smug on your face. Jesus Christ. Impress? Me? Yeah, well, okay. I have to say, that went better than I anticipated. I doubted, and now I can proudly say that it worked. Yes, it worked. I was testing you, and you surprised me, which was new. These financial discrepancies you brought, which I did stated it's impossible for it to be that clean, or as they first appear. Look, I knew Erico has been funneling money through offshore accounts, but I didn't know the reason. Which you have, somehow. I don't know how you found that associate, but you managed to find us an accomplice. You've done your homework in a span of 6 hours, and I have to say, I'm starting to find interest in working with you. Look, as devious as I may seem, okay? You're not as boring as I think you were. And I'm not a bitch, okay? I know a lot of people think about that. I just try to act like one so people would leave me alone. Well, that doesn't seem to work with you. Okay, yes, alright. I admit. I underestimated you. You certainly changed the playing field. Okay? And I respect that. And you should be proud that I've been saying this. Oh my god. Okay. You don't need to bring that up. Yeah, okay, you're right. I lost to you. But that was behind me. I'm mature enough to put that behind. And I'm sure you're arrogant enough to brag about that, which you are doing right now. And there was a reason I gave up on that. Someone's curious. You seriously think that I would just lose a case just like that? I knew my client was guilty. There was no way to claim his innocence as the defendant without doing perjury or even burying evidence, and I'm not the one to do the dirty work of the wrongdoings of my client, okay? It is my job, but I also have morals. I let you win that case and accept the defeat. So don't get your hopes up thinking you're smarter or better than me. Yes, I let $1 million company lose in my hands just because he's wrong. And that goes with our firm. Whatever that firm of mine or my managing partner says to me, I have my own morals. And I've told them about it. They're completely aware of what I'm doing. And if I make that win, we're losing. So, the way to win is to lose. That was my option there. Oh, don't flatter yourself. My reputation may be deemed as having no emotions towards anyone, but I have standards. I'm sure you do too. Sebastian, I know how you work. Your attention to detail, the way you anticipate the prosecution's moves, it's something. And it needs work. But as much as my ego hurts to say this, I may learn something from you. And I look forward to work with you on this case. It may be a challenge for me, but in the best way. What? I am not flirting, Mr. Sebastian. I told you, I have standards. And you're not even half of that standards, so don't flatter yourself. I'm just here, admiring your work ethic, which we all have. Don't go thinking that I'm easily impressed. You have to work a little harder than that. Okay. We'll see about that. I'll live for a challenge. I'm more than happy to oblige. And I do so enjoy keeping you on your toes. Though, the thought of exploring this further is intriguing, but I'm better than that, Mr. Sebastian. We have bigger things to focus on. And who knows? If we win this case, you'll get a surprise. Curious, are we? You'll find out soon. So do your best. I'll see you once you get a hold of that alleged accomplice of yours. See you soon, Mr. Sebastian.